And we're live. Are we?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I hope so. Well, nothing appears on my screen. I don't know about you guys.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm getting ads.
As usual.
As usual. Che cazzo è? Oh, I don't want ads. Oh,
Okay.
fuck
Oh,
off.
shit, Boba.
He's gonna burn the bubble tea. Okay, hi guys. Can you see us and hear us? Um,
You want the serviette?
I wanted the salvietta, see. Okay, perfect. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning if you're watching from Japan or Australia. Although it's very much in the morning, you need to be an early riser. Welcome, welcome, and happy Saturday, or should I say Catterday?
Peace.
How have you guys been? How was your week?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Why peace and love?
Peace and love.
A piss and love. So it's not peace, it's piss and love. So you go to do your pee pee and then you love. The toilet? Who do you love?
No, peace and love.
Is it universal love?
Yeah.
Okay. It's because you feel very good after pissing in the toilet.
Yeah.
So you love everyone. It's the euphoria of using the toilet.
Just
That
peace
comes.
and love.
What is a love?
Love.
Love. What is a love?
Love.
Love. Okay.
Fucking.
People outside, they are going ballistics with their
It's full of wankers around.
full of wankers around. Well, Sam is preparing bubble tea because no bubble tea, no life. No boba, no life. It's called a boba. Okay. Ding, ding. Hello, everyone. Hello, Greece, also. Hello, UK. We are especially proud this week. We're going to tell you why in a second. Our week was nice. We're going to speak about a couple of news. Some of it you probably saw it on our social media. Some of it you haven't. We kept it for now. And why are you singing like? That's a paponji. Okay. So we have been blessed with very good weather this week, actually.
Been blessed con le palle di Dio.
What the palle di Dio? We had very nice weather, actually. And I found that in general, here in Reading, we have slightly better weather than London and higher temperatures.
Londoners, you suck.
Londoners, you suck, according to Sam. So we've had plenty of sunshine. Although tomorrow they are saying we might have snow. I don't know. We had snow for one day, one whole day. So I cannot complain. I took my 3 pictures in the snow. So if tomorrow we have another one, that would be lovely. Welcome, welcome everyone. My week was fine. Tried baking this week. What did you bake? I would love to bake an Earl Grey tea, an Earl Grey tea, an Earl Grey cake. We've tried a couple of different bakes from London bakeries that are Asia focused, and they make some wonderful cookies and what? Who sucked?
All of them.
What do you mean all of them? But you ate all of them. You didn't allow me to eat anything.
But they completely sucked.
Why did they completely suck?
No, that's it.
The matcha cookies,
They completely sucked.
the man period.
Stop it.
I mean, I'm the one with the estrogens, and you're the one who gets the man period. How did they suck? We ordered 12 matcha cookies, uh, 6 or 8 hojicha cookies, and then we ordered
Bullshit cookies.
hojicha cookies again with mochi inside and white chocolate, and then we ordered an Earl Grey loaf.
Loaf.
You ate almost everything, but you didn't like it.
Loaf.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't.
So, guys, it's just that I've been discovering a couple of bakeries in London that thankfully they ship even outside of London, and they make handmade um, cookies and other pastries based on matcha, which is a type of Japanese green tea, very intense. It's a very characteristic taste, so you either love it or hate it. And also hojicha, that is another type of roasted green tea that personally it's my favorite.
Yeah, because they put the beans up their ass, they roast them, they ferment them.
What beans? Tea is not made of beans.
I'm bullshitting you, Sophia.
Why am I even?
I am
Hello, Sophia, and behind the scenes, Sam.
Huh?
Behind the scenes, their guys are saying hi.
Hello.
Joining from Denver. Hello, Denver.
Hello, Denver. How are you?
Lots of good weather here. Oh, that's wonderful. I would love to see a picture of Denver. I don't even know how it looks. Like, shame on me. I always say that, I'm just going to take the globe and I'm going to start looking up pictures and information about the countries that are and the cities that I don't know about.
CISS and GDPR and the protection.
No. I baked a brownie. Oh my God. I really love brownies.
You love brownies.
I really love brownies. And curiously enough, the best brownie I ever ate was in our second to last concert, physical concert, last March, when we went to Manchester to headline the Girls Rock Festival. And so we went to a bakery nearby and they had vegan brownies. So although I'm not a vegan, I eat everything. I love vegan products. So I got that vegan brownie, and guys, I've never eaten anything better in my entire life. And it had very, very few calories, very little carbs, it was super healthy. It had like a couple of ingredients. It was handmade. And I looked up the recipe, and I really need to do it. I think it was all almond and walnut. I think it was also gluten free. No, it was not vegan. I'm sorry. It was gluten free, not vegan. Yeah, it was gluten free. And I'm like, how is it possible that a brownie like that? What?
Be careful or they're gonna roast
Who's gonna roast me?
you.
Why? I thought it was vegan, but eventually it was gluten free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be careful what you said.
What am I saying? Okay. So
Vegans are gonna crucify you.
they're not gonna crucify me. I didn't claim I'm a vegan. So anyway, that was a wonderful recipe, and if
It's a
I found it,
wonderful,
I saved it, and if I do it again, I'm
wonderful
gonna share, because if you guys like brownies, chances are you're gonna like that variation. It was wonderful. Nora, you know me very well. Yes, I did order from that specific bakery. Um, yeah.
Claudia,
Ciao, ciao, Italia.
Claudia, take this
Claudio, how can I take this? Oh, Jesus
from the
Christ.
up. Up.
Okay. No boba, no life.
Show your balls.
My balls. Do you want to take a look at my tapioca balls?
I can see them.
Okay. So,
I am going
dove vai?
to wear something.
To wear something. Okay. Meanwhile, oh, hi, Paul. So, Paul, actually, because we are preparing to, okay, I'm going to take it from the start. So, as you know, we have confirmed to play at the virtual anime and gaming convention. So, as one would expect, we're going to be playing at least one anime cover. So, Paul has been working very hard on the bass and drums of the track, because it's going to be the three of us, no drums. So he also programmed the drums, and he did a really great job as always. So yeah, that's a nice piece of news. No, my spine is in pain, guys. Uh, when I was writing that lyric in A Leap of Faith called "Like My Bones They Creak," I meant it literally, actually. Has to be the age. Can't stay for long. Oh, where are you going? Chances are we're going to cover Totoro, but for later on this year, um, I'm thinking of doing other things that we've never done before. But it's just like it's a very short notice, so we didn't have time to prepare something entirely new. So we are revisiting Tonari no Totoro, and we're gonna be doing that. Yeah.
Yo, bro.
What the fuck is yo, bro?
Yo, bro, tu. I'm coming.
I'm coming.
And here you. I have
This is coconut water, which I combined with
pee. Hello.
some bottled Japanese tea,
Called
green tea.
Zhangzhongcha.
No,
Zhangzhongzu.
no,
Hangjingto.
that's Chinese. It's Japanese. So anyway, it's slightly more bearable like that, because coconut water, not my favorite taste. Eh? You're covered in cat hair.
I know. This putana.
This putana was born like this, but you have a little roller which you're not using. Anyway.
It's a work, not win. So I give in.
Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
I think you forgot something.
Yeah.
The extension of your arm.
I said hello. The extension of my arm.
Yeah.
Is my dick.
The extension of your arm. How are you like the BOWs we were killing in Resident Evil? How exactly are you working?
That's the exactly association. Extension of my arm is my dick. No, it is not.
Okay.
I have this at the moment. Don't you see? I'm afraid to have this at the moment. But
right.
How's everyone?
That's the exact bakery I'm talking about, and I read a bit about the couple who owns them.
How is everyone? How is everyone?
They were baking brownies.
This is fantastic. And why are you not sharing with me? Send some.
Yeah, until it arrives from the Netherlands to the UK, it's gonna be a bit spoiled, just a bit. It's gonna have grown legs, and as soon as you open the box, it's gonna escape.
It's gonna attack me, not escape. It's like
Oh my god! By the way, we just this week we beat a Resident Evil 6, which we hadn't played until now.
Yeah,
it was kind of weird. I don't know if you guys are fond of the Resident Evil franchise.
Is it too warm?
What is too warm?
This.
It is.
I don't know.
That's why I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'm gonna drink my coconut water for now.
Oh, then why are you asking me what is the extension of my arm? You piece of.
The extension of your arm is a guitar.
That's not my.
You are a guitarist.
I am not. Stop prostituting me.
What are you?
You're prostituting me in my live streams.
You are not a guitarist. What are you?
I am a comedian.
You are a comedian.
Yes, I'm here to entertain people.
Tomorrow you're gonna be something different. Every day you assume a new identity.
I don't know. At the moment, I'm here to entertain people and to talk.
Ciao ragazzi!
I will be a guitarist
ciao.
when lives are out
I
again
have
at
another
all.
baking mix. I can send it. Please don't send it. We are trying to diet here.
Guys,
if I turn the camera, you're gonna
if you
see
see my legs,
what?
I said, if you see my legs,
See
I'm a bit fat at the moment.
what happens? Like if I turn the camera, you're gonna see we have an elliptical machine that we hired by the month,
Yeah.
which is one of the most incredible things I've I don't know, one of the most incredible services I've ever encountered.
Yeah, but I'm not using it much at the moment.
Um, I'm using it and I'm watching Family Guy at the same time. I started watching from season one because I had watched like bits and pieces, but never the entire thing, like from start to end.
Too warm.
So um, I got the episodes and I'm watching bit by bit
Yeah.
when I'm doing the elliptical. And I'm also watching the Walking with the Dinosaurs on Netflix, which is old news, but for me, I had never watched it and I didn't even know it existed. I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs, and that documentary is highly recommended for whoever likes dinosaurs. It's very high quality. It's as if you're watching an actual animal documentary.
It's quite high level, to be honest.
It's
though.
very high level, and although it's old, it's still so impressive.
It's the
They
explanation
really
is
spared no expense. Okay,
the explanation is high level.
the explanation is tops. The voice actors. I mean,
I don't think it's made for kids.
I think
That's
it's
why I'm saying.
Kenneth Branagh,
I think so.
someone very famous, did it. So very highly recommended.
But what I'm talking about, I think the explanation is quite high level.
You said that 4 times. We agreed.
It's quite high level.
Yes. One more time for the people in the back.
It's quite high level.
Okay, good. So, Nemi says I finished all Resident Evil 6 campaigns last year. So we finished Leon, and we finished Jake and Sherry,
Yeah.
and we also played a couple of
Chris.
Chris's 2 chapters. And yeah, so we
And
have
after
to,
this live stream, we're gonna finish Chris.
I have to cook.
You will not.
I have to cook.
Yes.
Otherwise, things are gonna go bad.
You throw them.
We don't waste food. I have to cook, and basta.
Fine.
No, we did see your leg, Sam. I did not see. Okay.
Cool.
Oh dear, Resident Evil 6. Why did you guys think about that game? We hadn't played that. We have played every other.
We've played all of them apart from 7.
3 remake and 7.
Okay, I played the 3.
The remake?
No, I played the 3 whenever it was
Okay.
supposed to be played.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 1 again.
Yeah. Well,
you missed that. The same way I played Resident Evil 1 and 2 whenever they were supposed to be played.
Me too. When they came out.
But you missed the Nemesis.
The Nemesis, yes, I missed it because my brothers, they were feeling very entrepreneurial back then, so they sold the PS just to get a computer, as if my dad wouldn't buy them a computer anyway. Okay, bullshit.
Good.
So there was no PS for me, so I didn't.
Fine.
Anyway, whatever.
So, what else do we have here?
About the Resident Evil 6, it felt more like an action game and less like
true.
a Resident Evil game. So
not scary.
Because I'm a major pants shitter during games.
Yeah.
I get scared a lot, although I really love the theme. I get scared a lot, like with tyrants and stuff like that. But with 6, I was like, okay, play. Okay, shoot. Okay. They beat me. I don't care. It's like I didn't feel very scared or at all, actually. So
I agree. It had a different feeling.
It was a different thing. It was not bad. I really love the fact that we could play together at the same time. Usually what we do is we switch. We play like he plays like half an hour, I play half an hour, something like that.
Or whenever she's in the sheet.
Yeah, or whenever I'm in the shit and I'm too scared, I'm like, just to play this bit. So, so we do it like that. But this one we could split the screen. I was. If we had 2 screens, it would have been better. But anyway, whatever. We have a big TV, so it was comfy anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice, but not
cool.
very scary. if you know what I mean.
No, it was
Mm. But anyway, I really like
sure,
Jake.
it's super
I
sweet.
believe, apart from Leon, that he's the handsome boy of the
Yeah.
franchise. I really like Jake. He
Um,
was a cool guy,
I, I,
eventually.
I'm just confused with Ada.
Well, Ada,
Eventually,
they made her brutally ugly in Resident Evil 6. She used to be super gorgeous in the which one we played before? The two. She was super gorgeous. An Asian, and they made her kind of European. I don't know, something Western, and the face was just totally off. Not my kind of.
whatever it
Anyway,
is,
whatever.
it's fine. The point
Sherry was
is,
cute though, super cute.
yeah, she was super cute.
Yeah.
Curious to see now the Resident Evil 7, which is first person shooter though.
One of my favorite YouTubers posted a Resident Evil 7 video, but I chose to watch the live stream instead. Is it
Hmm.
out yet? Or are they playing like they have an
What,
advance
Resident Evil
access
7?
to 7? Yeah.
Of course it's out.
Oh, wait. 7 is the one we're getting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, the 8.
The 8 is not.
The 8 is the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got confused for a second there. We are safe, Sassy Hansen. We are safe. We are fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where we live, it's we don't have so many people,
No.
and you have the option to not meet anyone if you don't want
Yeah,
to.
of course. Yeah. Just go ask for
There is plenty of
supermarket.
green around, so you can just stroll by the river, just see the birds, and be a crazy bird lady.
She does. I stay in all week work, and then
I cannot because I have asthma, and if I do not breathe fresh air, I feel like choking and I want to die. So I need to get a few kilometers in and fill my lungs with fresh air.
yeah, I work.
So
After work, I work. That's how I
after
got
work, I
fat.
work.
Yeah,
After work, I work.
that's how I got fat. But eventually, I will go back to be Zombie Sam at some point. At the
Yes,
moment, I
yes,
am Zombie Ham.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
I think Resident Evil 8 takes place in Romania. Well, I saw a couple of character
Oh,
previews, and
shoot.
they were very creepy.
Fuck is with my glasses.
I still need to catch up with everything.
Romania.
I've been working like that's a piece of news for you. I've been working all week on the Season of Ghosts website.
I can't believe that.
Our webmaster, after being MIA for like 5 years, and after me not have us not having a website for like 2 years or something, he wants to. He appeared, and we're working intensively on the website. So, without wanting to jinx it, please wish us to have a website by next week, because that's going to be amazing. We can run uh, um, we can have all of our media archives there, any nice and flashy stuff. I'm going to start my blog. I'm going to start writing again, and also we're going to be able to do the pre-order campaign for the third album, which at some point we need to set up like soon-ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
You're gonna be able to track easier what's gonna happen with the band,
Yeah,
all the
it's
news,
gonna be
also
much
with
better, you
Google
know.
events, gonna be able to appear easier.
It's gonna be our own base
Yeah,
once again.
it's gonna be, Google's gonna be able to index all our news, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be easier for everyone to see what's gonna happen with the band.
So that's one piece of news.
That's big news for us.
Yeah, that's quite big for us. I mean, like for you,
That'd be nothing, but for us,
yeah,
it's very, very, very big.
I mean, like I've been feeling the pressure all these years. That, oh my god, I need to do that. Oh my god, and I couldn't because I did my website. My webmaster was kind of practically holding my website hostage, and
Yeah.
his.
And hopefully, after your website, we will complete mine.
That's what he said.
So.
And then after your website, hopefully we're gonna complete Invictus Media website.
Yeah.
But that's a different story.
New story.
Leave it on the side.
Leave it on the side.
Whatever. So
let's go to shit.
Eh?
Let's go to shit.
Hmm.
I changed topic.
Okay.
You can drink your boba.
I'm gonna finish my coconut first.
You talk to now. Who needs
Yesterday we
name?
watched 30 Days of Nights.
How
Paul,
was it?
Paul, I don't know this movie. I just know that
How was it?
25 days later, after, with
Mhm.
the one with the zombies, the one that came out 2000 something. That's the only one I watched.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 7 is madness. The only thing that I didn't like that I heard about
It's
Resident Evil
first
7
person
is the
shooter.
first person shooter, which I hate.
It's fine, Sophia. It's more realistic.
Realistic. I haven't. I
Mm.
mean, even from the days of Doom back then, like in the 90s, I was like, "Mm, I don't like this kind of games." Anyway, whatever. We're gonna play it and tell
We're
you.
gonna play it.
Uh
Don't
I
like
was
it.
watching.
Don't eat like insulting
Basta.
today. Don't you know?
Basta.
I didn't know.
What is this Chinese-ish outrage? I was watching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but I put it on hold to watch SOG. That's a very big
That's
honor.
very,
Thank you,
very
Mark.
nice. Thank you.
Oh, Stefan, how are you? A long
Who's,
time no speak.
who's Stefan?
Stefan Levesque, we met last time we met. It was a Metal Female Voices Festival.
That's very nice of you, man.
Yeah,
How are you?
or maybe I'm wrong.
Just in case, how are you?
Just in case. The main antagonist in Resident Evil 8 is Lady Dimitrescu,
Okay, that
and
doesn't
I
sound.
think that will take place in Transylvania. Fuck yeah, that would be amazing. Good luck with the website. Oh my god, thank you. Hello and welcome to everyone who just joined.
Trudeau, Trudeau,
A long time no see,
Trudeau.
Stefan. Hopefully, we're gonna see each other soon-ish. And this is the next piece of news that we kept specifically for today for
I
this
have a
stream.
piece of news
What piece of news do you have?
before you want to say. Trudeau, Trudeau, Trudeau. Wow.
Wow.
That's it. That's a piece
Okay,
of
so
news.
what are you gonna do
I'm gonna create a song for
Hmm?
the kitties
for the kitties?
in the album.
Okay, so our new album is gonna include one song about the kitties, not about the kitty, featuring the kitty.
kitties.
And it's going to be what?
I'm not gonna spoil it,
Okay, let's not spoil it.
but it's gonna feature the four kitties.
It's gonna be epic.
Quite epic.
Maybe more in more than one ways.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bunny,
Bunny.
bunny,
E dove sei? Dove sei?
bunny. It's gonna come.
So, the first
Take the brush.
person really doesn't detract from Seven's greatness. I hope so.
Take the brush. Take the brush. To me.
Well,
She's
I'm a
gonna
big
hit.
fangirl of the entire franchise, so.
Bunny.
And we watched also every movie. We finished all the movies like one after the other in the recent weeks. And although I had been snubbing them since they came out, I was like, "Nee, it's gonna be shit. Nee, it's gonna be shit." Eventually, they were at least decent, and some of them were even very good for action movies.
Bunny.
And I'm a really big fan of Mila Jovovich, so
Yeah, very nice.
she did an incredible job. So, woo-hoo.
Bunny. She doesn't give a flying.
She doesn't,
Why do you ignore me?
because you gave her a kitty spa
Bunny, get
Twice.
the spa.
twice today, so it's not interesting
What a
anymore.
piece of shit.
Oh, so about the piece of news I started talking about.
Trudy.
Bef-
E questo? I'm playing dirty.
You're playing dirty.
E questo?
She's promising them wet food.
3, 2, 1. E questo?
Hello. No. So
Believe she doesn't care.
no, they don't care. They have, because I fed them before.
E questo?
Guardi.
Lady, vieni.
Ciao.
Questo.
Lady.
Furu arrived.
Furry.
She's like, she knows.
Well, Furfurella, she arrived, but we cannot turn the camera actually because we're gonna ruin the setup.
Ne furfi. She's like, oh, for the families.
Now you promised. Now they are gonna hold you accountable.
And I'm gonna give them.
You're gonna give them soft.
Yeah.
Okay, give them a bit of soft food.
E questo?
So
E questo?
like I said before, we're really looking forward to meeting you. And that's why behind the scenes we are having lots of meetings. I'm meeting and speaking to many people regarding touring. That they are predicting that hopefully it's going to be in approximately 1 year from now. Maybe if we're lucky, there will be some around autumn, probably UK and Europe, if they allow us to do them. But there are plans for that, and then more intensively from the start of 2022. And again, without one. Can you hear that? These are the dinosaurs. And they're hungry. My God. Do you guys have any plans of coming to Florida? Well, actually, yes, but we don't know about cross-continent touring yet. And specifically, we're gonna get the C virus. And specifically for America, we have no idea how things are gonna be, and legally also. So for the time being, it's all a big question mark. But I would definitely love to, and also to Canada.
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 It's Canada.
I'll bring you mochi cookies when we meet again. Yay! They were actually very nice. I was very skeptical, and I was like, how can a cookie contain a mochi and be good? But eventually they were nice. They were good.
They were nice.
We took all of them with a white chocolate inside because we didn't want a dark chocolate flavor to meddle with the flavor of the hojicha or the matcha. So we took white, so it's milder. It allows everything else to shine, and we were actually right.
Everything else to shine.
I plan to visit Europe again in 2022, probably in autumn as usual. If I can catch an SOG concert, I will do.
That would be fantastic.
That would be amazing, and hopefully we're going to be on the road somewhere. And yeah.
That would be brilliant.
Canada, yeah, Canada is on our to-do list, to-go list, because we have so many people from Canada. I mean, okay, number one, like regarding our fan base, most of you guys come from the US, okay? And then on the second level, people come from Japan, although it's a bit bad timing for them to join this live. So they're not here. So number 2 is Japan, and then number 3 is
It's England.
It's either Canada or the UK. I think Canada, UK, and Germany, they are kind of on the same level.
Yeah, they are.
And then it's every other country.
They're there.
So it's like UK, Germany, Canada, kind of the same level. But we have plenty of you from Canada, and quite a few from Australia, actually. It's also one of the countries.
But there, it's an untouched ground.
Yeah, Australia.
Different market, impossible to touch.
It's not impossible, but you need
to be
focus.
Very big,
We need to focus your attention there. We do have press that covers us there.
Yeah, because I
took care of that in the past, but it needs much more than that. It needs more.
Usually artists, when they are pretty big, you break Europe with their Europeans, then they touch America, and then they touch Australia, or vice versa. They break America if they're Americans. Then they touch Europe, and then they go to Australia.
Well, hopefully before we're 50,
we'll touch
we would like to access Australia.
We will, hopefully we will do Europe, Asia, America, Australia.
As long as we are in good health and
Yeah.
everybody that's working with us is in good health, and you guys are
Always
also in
there.
good health, we will keep on hustling, we will keep on working, and
So cheers
we
to
are
you,
going to meet. And yes, cheers
and
to you.
to so many years ahead.
Yeah.
And to take that fucking thing away at
If you
least.
don't give up on me until then.
You can piss off. How can you make cheese with that young Changqing?
I can make what?
Take a bubble tea at least to make cheese.
I need the potassium. I need the potassium, otherwise I'm not gonna take enough for the day.
Lady Basta. Hey! Psst.
Lady,
Trudy!
she eats her own plate, and then she goes and cleans everybody else's plate.
Lady, stop! Lady!
So,
Lady!
oh my god.
Le-
So, cheers.
Cheers. Le-
Dee-dee-dee.
Lady!
Dee-dee-dee.
Psst. Look at that. Look at that. And she's gonna puke.
Mm.
I didn't wanna throw your sock.
Lady, basta, yeah? Basta. Eh,
Stop!
basta.
Stop! Throw her something.
I cannot throw her anything.
I cannot.
I need to get more people from the Netherlands hooked, I hear. The Netherlands are a place that is one of the easier for us to access, and hopefully we're going to be there as soon as everything opens. The Netherlands hopefully is going to be one of the first that we're going to visit.
Hopefully.
Canada is freaking large. Come to Quebec, don't go in English Canada. I guess the biggest events are in Quebec and Toronto,
No idea.
and that's where my knowledge about Canada finishes.
Yeah.
I guess it's most likely to see you like somewhere in Europe after concerts become a thing again. Well, actually, Julio, there's been lots of demands for us in South America lately.
So
in
much.
in 2020, and we were privileged to perform in many South American festivals, and covered by a lot of South American press
Lady.
in 2020. And actually, we just got confirmed for one more South American, specifically Brazilian festival. It's going to be a gothic metal festival called Raven Fest in March the 20th. And yeah, that's our second gig of the year. The first one being the virtual anime and gaming convention. That is 27th of February. And it's going to take place on Discord. I believe it's free, without being absolutely certain. I might be wrong here. It's a convention. It's a UK convention. It's people that usually that have plenty of other conventions in the UK, like physical ones. But right now they're making it virtual. So we're playing there. That's the first gig. And the second gig is 20th of March at Raven Fest, along with many international bands. That's playing the gothic metal genre.
How
And
sad is this?
although we're not gothic metal,
We're sucking balls.
we sort of fit. Eh?
We're sucking balls.
What do you mean? We're sucking balls. Well, if it's tapioca balls, it's okay. If it's anything else, it's not okay. Mm.
So what are we saying?
So, how much have I missed?
I don't know.
We might probably have to fill you in at some point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Some's giving GTA Vice City vibes.
Hmm.
Raven sounds exciting. Raven is a free festival. It's happening for the first time. And I think it's going to be broadcasted on their YouTube channel. They haven't set up a link yet. So I'm going to share as we go. We still have a bit of time for that. It's going to be just one day, and it's going to be quite a handful of bands. A lot of bands. Hey guys, do you think a band could strike a simple record deal with an independent label to just be included in the label roster, and maybe concert lineups with their done CD? No big demands. Yes, you could do that in some cases, and it really depends on the label. And probably they will ask you, I'm assuming, most of them will say no, okay? Because you have already sold the CD. So usually a CD, when it's released in the first 6 months, it sells the most that it can ever sell.
Yeah.
Unless something else happens, it goes viral after, I don't know, a certain time for
But
some reason.
yeah.
So if you find a label that actually says yes, they will probably have to see some potential in you, or they might ask you to remaster it and or re-record
Yeah.
a couple of songs or include a new track, for example, to make it a bit more lucrative for people to like to
Yeah.
give them a reason why the hell should I buy this CD again, so they might ask you to do that. um so yeah.
At the end of it, look, you have to understand it. For you might be art, but the label sees it from a business perspective. So you are, for them, you are what's in there for them, but from the perspective of a return on investment. So you are an investment, and from them, you need to produce a return, if this makes sense. So you are an asset. So even if you are an independent band, if they invest on you and if they get you on board, you need to produce something for them that needs to produce a return, if this makes sense.
Do you have a spreadsheet so people can understand better about what you're talking about?
How about I shut up?
I'm joking. So I hope they speak English at Raven, because the last Discord gig they were mostly speaking French, and I was like confused. Oh, gabunga. Well, because it's a Brazilian festival, I'm assuming they're gonna speak Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're probably going to speak Portuguese.
Portuguese.
But it doesn't matter. Like, for example, we played at Heresy and we played at Antagonistas Festival, and they were speaking their own languages, but it was kind of self-explanatory what they were saying. They
Yeah.
were just presenting the band. They were just covering some basics about the background of each band, and that's it.
Well, then we are from England and we
Oh,
speak
and
English.
and why did I say that's
We represent.
we are you getting possessed by a spirit of
China.
confused language stupidity?
Because China. Go ahead.
So for
Proceed.
Raven Festival,
Proceed with care.
we are representing the UK. That's
Do
why I
not,
said
no. You cannot say UK. Pronounce it fully.
you go ahead.
The United Kingdom.
Oh,
We represent the Queen.
we represent the Queen. So because they picked
Bravo, papà.
Jesus Christ.
Sì.
They chose
See,
handful
we
of
say we
countries,
speak about the Queen and she comes very pompous.
like
Look.
6 countries or 8 countries, I think, and we are the ones representing the UK, and we hope it's okay with you
bless the
English
Queen.
people. That's despite not being native, we are representing your country as a band. It's quite funny actually, because
We're
every
representing
time
the UK. Trudeau, we represent the UK.
it came up many times in 2020 that we were referred to as a UK band, or Season of Ghosts parentheses UK. And it's like I can, I imagine people, like for example, they don't know who we are. They just seen a picture, and they live in a very, I don't know, in a random country that they have not much communication with the Western civilization. Like for example, in Japan or somewhere in Asia, and they're like, oh yeah, they see this band, oh UK, and they think that, oh, these people are gonna be drinking tea the whole day, and they are gonna be speaking like pee pee pee, the very posh accent.
We can.
And what they don't know is that I have a heavy
No, we can.
northern Greek
We
accent,
can speak with the accents if they want. We can address the Queen if
and I
they
eat
want.
feta and burrata.
We
and
can
tsureki.
speak with the accents if they want to. Why not? Lady. God bless the Queen.
I don't think
Tell
she's very
them.
happy. Let her go.
No. Kid.
Let
Kid.
her go.
No, kid. No, kid.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Um, that's nice. In any case, I'm really looking forward to see you someday and say hello in person. Oh my god, that would be incredible.
that would be
After
fantastic.
hanging out online for such a long time.
Such a long time, and hopefully me being thinner. Because
I can
there's
only dream because my favorite bands don't come to Romania. Okay, so you are based in Romania. Well,
let's arrange. How about
how
making a
about
tour in the Carpathian Forest?
that would be fantastic. Well, how about like if you have any metal festivals there, how about you point them in our direction and you say, hey, if you're looking, because I've seen some metal festivals from Romania actually.
Very nice.
Yeah, I have. They do them.
Yeah.
So if
Point organizers
you are
to
your friends,
in our direction.
yeah, like that's how demand is created actually,
Yeah.
and that's how bands get booked and they get invited. So if there are people asking for a band in a specific location, no matter what the location is, the organizer is going to be, inclined to speak with a band and say, hey, would you be interested in visiting our
Or hey, would you like to put this microphone up your ass?
up yours? um I'll be there for you. Oh, thank you very much. So the virtual anime and gaming con, um, yeah, it's also about games. So it's fine. You can just if you don't like anime or the rest of the events, um, if the time zone is okay for you, you can just watch the
Is
show.
it decent or is it disgusting?
It's nice. Mm-mm. I think that would be a pretty neat idea to create a Discord thing for us fans to keep one another to discuss all things SOG and Zombie Sam. Well, a Discord channel.
Discord channel, quite good.
Discord. I've actually never used Discord. I do have an account, but I haven't used it like forever.
Not a bad idea. By the way, the new truth.
You can speak some French. Well, I
I was
I
talking.
did French for 6 years in school, but I remember close to nothing.
Garçon.
Qu'est-ce que garçon?
Fuck off.
Et fuck off.
Trudeau. I was about to say the two new tracks
Mm.
I have composed. They are quite brilliant. That I have just gave to Phaeton.
And why don't you bring the guitar to play a sample for the guys since so many are here?
It would be okay. Just a little bit.
By the way, guys, if you make boba at home or if you buy it from a shop, don't chew on the tapioca balls and speak,
Just
because you
choke
you might just choke. The same it's the same thing with like mochi, because it's chewy and it can cause unwanted accidents. Sam is possessed by a spiritus insanus. Exactly. Mm. Mitch Essence. It does make sense. Thanks. By the way, I don't think those blood contracts are worth it, as those bands become weird overnight successes. Then they forget what their homes are like due to obligations. Um, that's the blood contracts that you're speaking about are a completely different type of contracts. So the one that you asked about before would be like a small time contract, and that wouldn't be a blood contract. But if the band is very, very talented and someone sees lots of potential in them, yes, blood contracts exist and they suck. And I would never sign one of them, even if I had the opportunity to do that, because honestly, then people just own you. They make you tour and forget exactly like what you said, forget your homes and stuff. But probably this type of contract usually exists like when you're younger, at least in our genre. I think too. Yeah, that's what I think.
Do you want me to play a few notes of the one of the tracks I have submitted to Fate.
Mm-hmm.
So it is supposed to have, it's gonna have some aggressive electronics in it.
Just before you start,
Yeah.
Neme just send me the link of that festival, and you also send them a message, and you ask your friends to send a message to you. That would be incredible, because this is the only way. This is the only way, apart from being like a huge band and getting invited. This is the only way to bring your favorite artists to your city. Go ahead.
Okay. If I remember it. Anyhow, this song, this is just a part of the riff. It is supposed to feature some aggressive electronics here and there, and the rhythms of the drums, they are a bit fast paced. Sorry, still this the usual thing that the guitar slips and goes around, but that's
Yeah,
it.
this is not exactly this armchair is not exactly the best for
Yeah,
to play
stay with
guitar,
the
but
guitar, because as soon
this
as we
is our
start playing,
current
it
setup. So
goes like. But that's about it, sort of. And
it sounds very Swedish to me.
in this album, you know that I'm very American-ish in the way I compose,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm mixing a bit more. I am going a bit more European this time.
How
And
dare you?
it is not true, Sophia. It's just a picking style, because it's not really Swedish. It's the sound. But if you open the harmony, it could be calmly a violin or cello.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
It could be a melody from a cello.
It's Samish.
It's Samish. This is my way of composing. I take things from classical music, but then this is the way that when country music was composed, and then they created chicken picking. When they took the banjo style. Sorry, I will make it a bit crap, because I have this here. Lady completely fucked my finger. But they got the bluegrass country style, and they readapted it on the chicken picking. I don't know if you know this technique, which is using the guitar pick and some fingers on the guitar, which is it's the tuning is very tight, so you're supposed to play with these 2-3 fingers, and the tuning is supposed to be a bit more the strings are supposed to be less tense, but you're supposed to play with them. So this is kind of what I'm doing here. If you play with the technique instead of doing like a cello, you rearrange it and you do. So you take from classical music, what your studies are, and then you.
That's quite interesting, actually. You might need to make a video.
Yeah, and then it's and if you take it this way, it sounds European, because then if you put the drums, but then the chorus, if you take the chorus, I will just play some bits, I will give you a spoiler of the chorus. It is completely American, because then it opens like, so it opens in a completely, it's like, what the fuck are you just playing there? And then you were like,
It's a nice mix and match.
yeah,
We don't like any pure blood
there is
genre.
Yeah,
We like mixing, matching.
and I'm not trying to imitate anybody when I'm composing. I take from classical music, don't give a flying fuck. Not even, that's what I'm saying. I'm going very long in interviews. Hi, who are you getting inspired from? Nobody. And they look at me and like,
nobody and everybody.
yeah, because classical music, it's your thing. Cellos and violins are who you can get inspired from, and bands, they are playing all the same chords all over. These are, so if you keep playing those fucking 4 chords, these are the bands what they're fucking playing. But if you take the progressions of classical music, there is still so much more you can push forward to.
Well, classical music, it's the core.
But anyway, those are my studies
of the science.
Yeah.
That is called music.
Those are my studies, and this is what I can still experiment.
That's wonderful, and that's what makes you, I guess.
Yeah. Anyhow, sorry about that.
That's fantastic. And by the way, yes, the links you can send us to anywhere, to Facebook, to Twitter, to wherever is okay for you. I read all the messages, so feel free.
If I would say something, if I manage to make my website very soon, I will start. I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna start posting on social media.
Ciao.
Because social
Hi to
media,
everyone who just joined.
I really like marketing, but social media, it really bugs me. But I will commit to post some blogs, because it pushes SEO and indexability. And
not because you want people to read your blog, but because it pushes SEO.
Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck.
Well, your cover has been blown.
Yeah. And I will speak more about classical music and my studies, and how people can learn a few things, a few tweaks. And if you want to learn, I want to read these things there, I'm going to put them on my website, so you will learn about it. I will email people about it.
Well, that is amazing, and I'm definitely looking forward to.
They're going to be, tips and tricks.
As long as we have our websites back.
Yeah.
And I'm really.
It's going to be nice, because you will be able to send people, news and stuff. It's going to be connected to the band, because Zombie Sam will share, tips and tricks about composition and stuff, which is going to be, tied up to the band itself. Hey, Zombie Sam is the guitarist, and sharing tricks about on how to compose, on how to do things, and it's nice. I never did it in the past.
Okay, that's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, I never did it, and not bad.
I see. And I'm just gonna take this tiny space to show you my new pen. He bought me a new pen from Parker. Do you know Parker pens? I grew up. My mom was buying me Parker pens, but this one is like a bit unusual. It's very heavy, and it was very expensive.
I will focus on it, and then I will focus on it again.
I think. Can you see it?
Stay there. Stay. I will focus on it. Don't move. Okay.
It's metallic purple, metallic lavender, whatever you can call it.
Keep it there.
It's okay, people saw it.
I'm gonna zoom on it.
Basta, no?
Okay. Sit back.
And it's like that. It's very nice, and it's very heavy, and if somebody bothers you while you're writing, you can actually assault them with it.
Don't move anymore.
Yeah. It's like a baton. It's should be like 300 grams or something. It's very heavy. 350. It's,
Can you see yourself focused in your mobile?
yeah,
Are you in
I
focus?
can. I can.
Anyhow, any comments?
Yes.
So proceed with the comments.
I remember Parker pants were really posh when I was a kid. They were great though. Yes, right.
They're still great.
In the 90s,
Fuck
they
yeah.
were all their age. So I had a couple of them and I consider them to be like, wow, my most precious possession as a kid. And yeah. So I haven't had one since then. So yeah. He bought me a present.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Piss off.
But if you piss me off, I'm gonna assault you. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. Good, good. Ah,
There you go. You can keep reading.
what did you do?
Nothing.
Oh, these fucking top chats. I don't understand what they. I want live chat, not top chats.
Yeah.
Nice pen. Thank you. I will start mailing cafes and venues from Eindhoven. Well, guys, wherever you are around the globe and you're watching this, always remember
Bunny,
that
you're late.
not just for us, but for.
You're late. No, Papa. Let her pass. No, let her pass. She's my daughter. No. Let her pass. She's my daughter. She doesn't want to stay. And she wants puppy.
I have been snubbed.
You're not.
That's why I'm getting a boy.
I gave birth. I will give birth even to him. From him, I will give birth to him from my vagina.
Are you a hermaphrodite?
Yeah.
My God, what am I sleeping with?
See, Papa. Tell me, what are your problems? Yeah.
Can you stop blowing in my face? It's disgusting.
Tell me, what are your problematics today? What are your problems? I'm gonna solve them for you. Give me a full report. Did you produce a spreadsheet? Send it via email. Vanni.mungo@outlook.com.
Zombie Samantha. A Russian lesson online. You're learning Russian? That's tough. I sort of, kind of, sometimes I'm able to read Russian sometimes. So when I was in Russia, I was reading various things because I'm kind of familiar with the Cyrillic language because the Cyrillic alphabet comes from the Greek one. So, and my grandma, she speaks Russian as a mother tongue.
You're bothering you.
I love the clock behind. Thank you. Next week, we are taking off all the Christmas decoration.
Next week? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. I mean, like next week, you're not going to see it on the live stream because I sort of, usually I keep the Christmas decoration like for at least 2, 3, 4 months extra.
Enough.
But
Enough.
at the moment, I kind of feel like I am full of this kind of energy. Yeah, and I'm ready to move on for for this time.
Yes, it's heavy.
Mike, can you stop?
It's heavy.
Can you stop planting words in my mouth? No, it's not heavy. It's just that
I will ask Vanella.
I am ready. If it was for you,
she got pissed. Stop shouting.
If it was for you, the Christmas decoration would come off on the 2nd of January.
Mama is shouting. She's an abuser.
He's a godless creature.
She's an abuser.
Who is an abuser?
Yeah, Ma.
Who is an abuser?
She's abusing.
Ew.
She's shouting.
Sam is fighting with you. Who brought Vanilla Cookie to this world? Yeah. I mean, he always claims that he gave birth to her from his ass. What's up? Could you check the bands I said? Which bands? I do that with Halloween decoration. Well, Diana, we do have some permanent Halloween decoration that never goes out of
I
style.
am the Halloween man, and I have a Halloween.
That we always keep it
I
like
have
all
a
year
Halloween
round.
heart. Don't you see?
And from Christmas, we always keep
Nobody's
a
seeing my
couple of
Halloween heart.
flashing lights here and there
You're
to give
ignoring
us a
me.
happy mood. What?
I have a Halloween heart.
You have a Halloween heart? That's so sweet.
Bunny.
It's only 322 days until Christmas. Well, we have other things to look forward to. Like if you guys, for example, are celebrating Valentine's Day, you have Valentine's Day to look forward to. We're not celebrating. We're not celebrating. Yeah, we're not celebrating. We're not big on Valentine's. However, can you stop squeezing the kid?
I'm not.
Stop.
Touching your belly.
She's gonna vomit.
She's curly belly.
Yeah, the curly belly is fine. But if she wants to go, she needs to go.
She doesn't want to go. She just got pissed because I was touching the curly belly.
The curly belly, the curly belly. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao. Ciao, amore. Ciao, amore.
Tu tromba.
Tu tromba? Io tromba. Perché tromba?
Tromba anale.
Oh. Stronza. Meo. Oh.
Sì, papà. No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, papà. Now she wants. Brush.
My best friend's birthday is today. Good. Happy birthday to them. I hope they have a very happy and healthy birthday. Valentine's Day is on the 14th, and my wife's birthday is on the 21st. So, early happy birthday to your wife, David. And I wish you both lots of health inside and out so that you can keep spending many years together until you're super, super old.
Of course.
Because after all, honestly, like I mean, work might be an accomplishment, or doing lots of things like in life, it's an accomplishment, like knowledge or I don't know, career or education or whatever. But eventually, in the end of the day, for me personally, finding a person that's you can tolerate and that can tolerate you and love you unconditionally, it's the most precious thing ever. I mean, like something that you can work around. For me, it's that's the biggest accomplishment ever.
Tolerate. She's speaking about tolerate.
Yeah, because I mean, after a point, am I not tolerating you? Are you not tolerating me? Tell me. You're gargling as a response. You are not. Am I not? No. Tuku. That's your answer.
Yeah.
Well, if you were not tolerating me, you wouldn't be here, would you? And if I was not, I wouldn't be here, would I? Well, anyway, it's a lot of work.
I will send you spreadsheets via email.
What I have personal...
We are family sending spreadsheets to each other.
Manola. Well, what I have found in my time on this earth is that most times it's difficult to be with yourself and your past baggage and your shadow and your eccentricities and things in your own brain that bother you and make you suffer. So it's natural that coexisting with another human being that is also carrying their own baggage and their own shadow, and when I say shadow, I mean the shadow self, and their own weaknesses and their own issues, is kind of a huge accomplishment. And if you also manage to balance other human beings in your bubble, like if you choose to have children, if children are your thing, well, and if you also manage to balance that in a way that doesn't destroy anybody's personality, but instead nurtures them, well, I believe that's a form of success.
Game.
Yeah, it's big, it's huge.
Yeah.
And if you have succeeded in that, if you have your own family and you have succeeded in that and you have found that person, congratulations. And if you haven't, in case you want to, I wish you the best of luck,
Keep looking.
because these are the good things about life. Some of the best things in life. Oh my God.
We are looking for a boy
We are looking for a boy. So
in the house.
if you hear what?
In the house.
How do you want the house? Blue, green, orange? Do you want me to draw a house on a paper and give you?
I dare.
I dare. I mean, one of the two things that you just mentioned are more feasible. I mean, it's more feasible to find a boy, and when we say a boy, we mean a cat, rather than getting a house like right now immediately. So we have Kuneli, Kuneli,
Get me Kunani.
Kuneli,
Get me good kid.
Kuneli.
Get me that kid.
Ne kuritimu. Hello.
Hello.
Ne. Hello.
And don't
she's-
scare here. You're ugly.
She's from that side. I'm ugly. Why am I ugly?
Hello, culo.
Kuneli.
Culo sexy.
She's
always-
working there.
she's-
So we have a cat council watching us behind the camera, like actually aligned with the camera. It's Vanilla and Cinnamon watching there. Nobody else? Nobody else.
Mm.
So that's about it. Sam, is it hard to tolerate Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes even harder.
Sometimes even harder. Why?
You know, she starts the day with confusion and she can barely hold on her own. And
I can barely hold my own.
yes.
Am I hanging on you?
You
Am
know,
I pestering people?
you start too much confusion in this room and you get
Yeah.
confused in your own confusion.
I wake
And-
up and I'm confused and stressed. It's normal. As soon as I realize I'm awake, I'm like,
and then the
The
day
stress-
passed. They passed, and then and you enter the room, and you're like, hey, you know, talking about myself, I've achieved tons of things, and it was a very positive day. And you enter the room, and you see her she's still rolling, rolling on the floor. You see them, like a cockroach.
I'm not rolling on the floor.
Metaphorically,
I'm
she's
just
rolling.
sitting on my computer.
Yeah, but this is the way I see her. She's rolling. And she's like, why she's doing that? Okay. And she looks at me. There is still too much confusion and nothing was accomplished. Okay. Do you want to do something together? No. I got productive. And then we start fighting. That's it.
Okay, so I will translate that. So what he just described is true, 100%. But what he just described is a typical day of a person who is dealing with various symptoms of anxiety. And in my case, I'm healing from complex PTSD that causes me, like, I've had it since like my whole life, this thing. So it caused me chronic anxiety, chronic confusion and brain fog and all of that. So I deal like on a bad day, which is kind of average. On a bad day, usually I'm spending most of my day dealing with symptoms and trying to feel better and trying to focus and trying to be productive, to no avail. And at some point, as the day progresses, I have an aha moment, and I'm like, yeah, I finally managed to get all the settings right. So my brain is aligned. So now we're going to be productive. And usually that's kind of late in the night.
When I come and it's like, hey.
And the timing is, it's not okay, because it's supposedly the time that people have to shut down and I start being productive. And that's not a good thing. And I'm really working on it. And if you heard that, that was Cinnamon hissing at Vanilla.
That was
like,
bad, though. That was aggressive.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Melissa, happy early birthday to you.
It continues.
Uh-huh.
Da-na-na-na.
1 month left. Dee-dee-dee. Sophia, I'm repeating this, but who takes care of the cats when you're on tour? What is the longest you've been away? I have a cat too. What we do actually, there is a very nice service called cat sitting. So if you, which website are we using? Cats,
We need to send a message to that lady.
cats for
I'm
home.
not gonna mention
Cats,
the name at the moment,
cats
but
for.
she's so dear, Sophia.
I sent her a message to
What?
check up on her.
Uh,
She's
w-
doing fine.
did
I
she
sent you
answer?
for Happy New Year. So we have a cat sitter. So if you look up cat sitters in my area, I do not remember the website. It will come up. If somebody's interested, just send me a message. Um, so there are these websites that for approximately £10 or yeah, approximately £10 usually. There is a person that comes to your home. You have to give them your keys. Usually they are checked by the police. They are safe. They are okay. Obviously, you have to interview them in advance to see that you know
Yeah, yeah. But they're
um,
usually fine.
so approximately with £10 they come to your house like once or twice a day,
Yeah.
and they check on your cats. They spend like 10-20 minutes, half an hour, depends on the person. They keep company to the cat, and that's it. So the longest we've been away is oh my god, 3 weeks.
In Japan, yeah.
Yeah, when we were in Japan. So the longest we've been away is 3 weeks, and everything was fine and everyone was fine. Personally, we have cameras inside the house, like on every room has a camera. So it's giving us a live feed with sound, so we can speak to the cats and we can hear the cats.
My child.
And so yeah,
So that's fine.
so it's totally fine. So highly recommended. Whoever has a pet and at some point they need to go away, get a very very good cat sitter.
You can
There
trust.
is plenty of people that cannot have their own pets for whatever reason, so they're very happy to take care of yours.
Yeah, they are
And that's also true for dogs.
incredible services.
Incredible service. Yeah, we have a wonderful cat sitter.
Yeah, yeah. But Aglia!
Show a cinnamon cookie. Well, can you grab Kuneli?
Cunelli!
Kuneli. So her name is Cinnamon, which means in Greek it's called canella, which also in Italian it's also canella as a translation. Canella and canella, canella, canella. It became Cunelli. I don't know. I really like changing, swapping the syllables around in people's names. So I create new names at the same time. So especially my pets, they end up with 50 names each. So Canella, although she's cinnamon, she's Canella, and she became Cunelli, which means rabbit in Greek. So she's cinnamon, but she's also a rabbit. And probably she responds better to Cunelli. Cunelli!
Sexy!
Cunelli! Guarda che
Grazie.
cazzo è sexy? Cunelli!
Grazie.
She will go there. Cunelli! Ciao. Just a second. The cats are copying you guys. In what are they copying us? Oh, because because she was hissing at Vanilla. Yes, they are absolutely. I am 17. I don't need a relationship. Oh my god, you're probably the youngest person in this stream, and that's wonderful.
Oh. Choo choo.
I didn't think anybody
Choo choo.
17 would be interested in us, but thank you for being
Thank you
here.
for being here.
Yeah. It's better not caring about Valentine's Day, and I like laughing while seeing everybody being stressed about it. To be honest, Neme, I never gave
Such a shitty day, guys.
shits for Valentine's Day. However,
Love your partner every fucking day. Remember of the person you love.
I mean,
and you care of for every single day of your life, not that day. Oh, today is special. Don't. I mean, care for the person or the people you love every single day, a bit and a bit extra. Show them love, a bit of love.
when?
Rather, Sophia.
When they make you boba.
Yeah, a bit, a sign. Do something, a simple gesture, rather than doing everything in a single day because you want to try to penetrate them with your sexual organ.
Well, that was rough.
This is straight, raw in your face. Do you want a spreadsheet?
That was
Give me your email.
That was some tough love, courtesy of Sam.
I mean,
some blunt, no frills advice.
come on, Sophia. It is a marketing festivity
It's
bullshit.
a marketing stunt. Yes, it is. But my point is,
Valentine's Day, it is a thing made for stupid people that are
Domenico, stop. E basta.
humans. Men are spending the rest of year. They're spending 9 months trying to get outside of a vagina, and the rest of their lives trying to penetrate one to get inside one.
Okay, but that's true, Valentine's Day or not. Valentine's Day, it's fine that it exists. I like the discounted chocolate one day after.
Yeah,
that's why
it.
I love Valentine's Day, because I can get discount, especially if you live in Japan, guys. Next day, everything is like 70 off or 50 off, and you can get a shitload of chocolate for the rest of the year. Yes? Canela, do you like Valentine's Day?
No, don't leave me.
Oh, yeah,
Don't abandon me.
take her there to the camera.
No, they can see.
No, they cannot. They cannot. She's very petty. They need to see her up close and personal. Petty. Are you the gamer kitty?
She's the gamer kitty.
She's the gamer kitty. Every time we play games, she sits here or here. And if I'm, if my leg is up here, she sleeps on my leg and she demands that we kill zombies.
No, stay. Don't. Stay.
Or in Spanish, it's also canela. I wonder whether the word is Greek. Might be Greek and
or Latin, maybe.
It's either Greek or Latin, but I don't know whether it's Greek.
I will need to look it up. I will
up.
find it out, because this is if in Spanish is canela, might be Latin.
Would you become godparents? Are you implying anything, Dimo?
Jude.
Well,
would you mind your own business?
Get your shit together.
Would you mind your own business? Don't you have enough things?
Would you become godparents? I don't know. I've never been a godparent. I also call my cat a little rabbit. We're kindred spirits, Nora.
No, I have a child here.
So Cinnamon is the leader of this house.
She looks shy.
She looks shy.
She looks scared.
She looks like, oh my God, I'm scared. Please let me go. She's the
pettiest creatures around this house.
She's extremely petty. She's
and bossy. She's my Russian mafia.
She's the Russian mafia cat, and she gets, in order to scare everybody else in the house, she gets a cresta. How do you call it? A mohawk.
Yeah.
She forms her fur like a mohawk, and she's like.
By the way, this is the creature that 2 seconds ago was hissing behind the camera.
Yeah, she was hissing at Vanilla.
Now she no me, boring me. Yeah,
she's like the villain, the Batman villain Penguin of Gotham City. She's Penguin.
She's playing good cop, bad cop. How is she good cop?
Sam's right about Valentine's Day. Well, guys, my personal opinion is that just go with the flow and let it go. I also do not understand the outrage against Valentine's Day.
I don't have any outrage. I'm just saying whatever it is.
It's a feast for the merchants mainly. Yeah. And some people, they choose to, because they do not, maybe, I'm assuming, they do not feel free to express themselves in any other way. They find refuge in an established day for couples, and they make something special for their partner because they might not be that good at expressing their feelings. Let's not condemn them. I mean, I used to be, if you ask me like 20 years ago, what do you think about Valentine's Day? I would say, fuck you and fuck Valentine's Day and fuck the system and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I grew up in the meantime. So I'm good with everything. Valentine's Day exists for a reason. It's fine. It's good. It's very good for the economy. Go ahead, celebrate with your partner, have a fantastic dinner. I don't know, do it every weekend if you can. Get that fucking discounted chocolate because chocolate matters. And
yeah, my advice is keeps being the same though. A bit of a sign of love.
Obviously, if you claim to love someone, you love them every second. And every day that you wake up in the morning, you choose that person again from the start.
And a sign of love doesn't mean, that you are can be any sign, can be even Bickering.
Do I still have a hope? No. That took too long. That took too long. Now I'm gonna get offended. You can express love for your mayor without ever saying a single word. I agree, David.
There you go.
That's a mature man,
Sometimes
secure
have a look, though.
in his feelings.
Have a,
I found you guys last summer because of Bloodstained Child, one of my best moments of my life. God bless. Thank you very, very much. We're very happy that you're here. Now I want to go to Japan on the 15th. On the 15th. What is on the 15th? Well, I want to go to Japan too, so that makes two of us.
Fantastic. You will go alone.
Give me chocolates, baby metal. Oh, everybody loves baby metal here. You know, when baby metal came out, I remember I was living in Japan back then, and I thought that that's not gonna stick. You know, I thought that it was like just some shitty idol band, and I hate idols too much because I believe that they promote pedophilia and they attract all kinds of pedophile pricks.
They do promote
and creeps, and they do promote pedophilia. I mean, like that's absolutely certain.
They're still promoting pedophilia.
They are. They so that's the main reason why I don't like idols, apart from the fact that usually I don't like the music. Some of their music is okay. But anyway, whatever. Music is irrelevant because idols are not about the music. It's about
the randomness.
The person. No, it's about the persons, the people that they're promoting. So anyway, it's a different kind of mentality that is mostly popular in Japan and other Asian countries.
Prostitute people.
So, but apparently, baby metal, they became the revelation of this generation musically, and I really respect them for that, and I respect the people who constructed these projects. Big kudos to them. Actually, the engineer who worked on the Human Paradox and on Epsilon, on Bloodstained Child's Epsilon, also worked for baby metal, and that's Ettore Rigotti. He did some work for baby metal back then.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Still, the music doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm happy that people are able to appreciate it.
It's kind of nice, you know. It's like an Kinder egg. It's because it's music that you cannot anticipate. It changes style from moment to moment. I mean, I'm used to it because I like Japanese music, but for the average person, I understand why.
Why are you defining me as an average person?
Because average person, a Western person. Let me correct myself. And a Western person. I'm very familiar with Japanese music and Asian music, so I know how they express themselves musically, but for a Westerner, I understand how this can sound weird. And this is also a reason why they became so explosively successful, in my opinion.
I listen to Nine Inch Nails.
E poi?
Things can sound very weird as well in the West.
Mi solito. Weird, Western level. Weird, Asian level. Two different animals.
Okay.
Very different. Like, define weird. Well, my favorite baby metal song is Megitsune. It's an old one, but it still remains my favorite. It's a very nice song, actually. I don't blame baby metal and their fans, but I'm not a fan of them. I don't mind them. They are doing something incredible. I just hope those girls are happy because, as we know, the idol industry has a very dark side. And sadly, the idols, they are just pawns that record labels and producers are using and very often sexually abusing or abusing in different other ways. And lots of people are suiciding. Like last year, for example, my favorite Japanese actor killed himself. And I don't believe I will ever fully realize it or accept it. It's mind-blowing. He was the best actor of his generation. I've been following him since forever, like 10 years or something, and I cannot believe he's gone. and he was not gone because of a personal circumstance. Like, from what people say, it's the pressure of the industry that made him
I'm sorry.
take that decision.
It's not just the world of idols. It's the entertainment in general.
It is, but the world of idols is almost exclusively like that. Is a very dark industry. Like, outside to us, to the audience, it's all like, "Nya, nya, 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 nya," whatever, and K-pop boys like dancing like, and K-pop girls like being super polished and super fashionable, and they're smiling until the ears. But when these people go home, if they go home, if they allow them to go home at all, it's they're not having a good time at all.
Well, it is sad what happens in Asia in general. I'm sorry.
It's yeah, the Asians are ruthless.
What happens with what did they say the other day with the Olympic Games with the meetings and women?
That was amazing.
So you understand
The dude, it was an ex
Let me
prime minister
finish.
of Japan.
You understand how things are set up. So that's why I say it's the entertainment industry. It extends to the industries in general because the setup of the mindsets are like that. So people are suffering.
So
Those.
anyway, I wish the girls of Baby Metal
And
lots of
many
lots of
others.
strength, because right now they
And
are on
many-
top of the world. They are
Yeah.
on top of the world for a number of years now.
Yeah.
And I wish them nothing but the best, but I just hope that they are feeling okay
Yeah,
inside them,
and
because
they are not abused.
yeah, I just hope that they are having a good time.
And many others that are in other industry that they are okay.
Yeah. Well, when the parents step in, and if the parents, they are not lobotomized themselves, to the point that they're prostituting their kids themselves, they are able to protect the kids. Like, for example, like Elijah Wood, that's a completely different industry, but anyway,
He was not Asian.
he was not Asian, but he was a child star. And you know how child stars in Hollywood, they fell prey so often, especially 80s, 90s, and before that,
Yeah.
and 2000, praise to pedophile people of the industry. It was like super easy. But and Elijah Wood, he became very vocal about that, and he said how his parents protected him from this kind of predators. And but so he was lucky, but others, they were not that lucky.
Yeah. Anyway.
So all my homies love Epsilon. I used to blast that album on Discord server, even showed your Stargazer acoustic version to my nephew, and he started crying. I was so disappointed. What? Why did he start crying? Is it because we were so bad, or did he like the melody and he felt emotional? Totally agree. 40-something-year-old guys liking baby metal is a bit weird. Well, cogito ergo, you would be surprised to see that in Japan, even older men, like 60s or something, they are first row in idol concerts with girls like 13 years old, 12, 15, 16, whatever.
Yeah.
And on one side, it might be completely innocent, like just listen to the music, but there are also weird types among these people. There is nothing wrong with liking pop music or idol music. It's they make very uplifting stuff, so you can get through your day with a smile and looking at happy faces. It's I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
But there are some dark elements in the fan base.
Perfect, Sophia. Perfecto.
Sorry, guys, I cannot concentrate on the live stream anymore, so I'm gonna do something else without a screen. Oh my god. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope nothing happens. Take care.
Take care. And actually, we need to go as well.
Yeah, we actually need to go because lots of time passed.
Yes.
So, guys, if you have no other questions or any other comments, we're gonna let you continue your beautiful Saturday.
Did you say all the news?
Yes, I did say all the news, and just to wrap up, last week we confirmed the virtual anime and gaming convention, which is going to take place. It's a UK convention. It's going to take place on Discord. It's online on the 27th of February, so not too many days to go. Thinking about it. Oh shit, we need to rehearse. Then we also confirmed Ravenfest, which is a gothic metal festival from Brazil. That's going to happen the 20th of March. Also
Yeah.
virtual. It's free, so you can watch it from home. And hopefully they're gonna leave the file online so you can watch it even later.
Fantastic.
And in a few days, hopefully, we're going to have our homepage, the Season of Ghosts homepage, fully up and running, blogs, everything.
Yay!
The shop also is gonna move there. It's gonna be amazing. And we also have two demos, two extra new demos that we're working on this week. And yeah, that's probably about.
Fantastic. So basically, we have 5 songs if everything goes well.
Can you repeat that about Brazil? So about Brazil, I just posted it yesterday. You can see the poster on social media. We are participating in a Gothic metal festival. It's a virtual festival from Brazil
Called?
Raven Fest.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have the link.
Yet.
It's going to be on YouTube. I don't have the link yet. I'm going to post it when I know about the link.
So stay tuned.
So stay tuned. And I also, this type of information I included in the newsletter yesterday. So if you guys are not getting our newsletter, please subscribe and
And if you're subscribed, check your spam.
Check your spam and put our email address to the safe list. Okay. So we don't go to your spam anymore.
Yep.
So that's about it.
And apart from
Sending
that,
you, giving you a group hug, and thanking you very much for tuning in every week. And we're gonna do this again next Saturday. And that's it. About it, actually. Thank you very much, guys. And we wish you a happy and healthy weekend and a good start of the week.
yes.
And we'll see you next Saturday. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. And why are you looking at me like that? Yes.
Yes.
A boy?
Yes.
A boy?
Yes.
A boy? What is this? Are we gonna say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care. Ooh. Bye bye.
I'm not switching off.
Bye bye.
I'm not switching off.
I switch off, no?
No, fuck off.
I switch off.
No, fuck off.
Can you switch off?
No.
No. Okay. I'm staying like that the whole night.